Tonight, from Dallas, Texas, a city known for its art and culture, Dallas Music Network is bringing great local artists to the spotlight. We're streaming on social media and on demand on all major TV streaming devices on 2Stage TV. Your tax-deductible donation can help local musicians become more sustainable by creating opportunities and introducing them to a wider audience. This episode is brought to you by a generous gift from Timothy R. Wallace and the City of Dallas Office of Arts and Culture. And now, Dallas Music Network presents The Spotlight.
Hi, I'm Emmeline.
And I'm Min.
And we are so excited to bring you a brand new episode of Dallas Music Network's The Spotlight.
Tonight, we are featuring pianist and singer-songwriter Shafer Wilkerson.
Schaefer grew up in a musical family. He's a classically trained vocalist and even went to musical theater camp. But as an adult, he's a professional songwriter who creates tracks for artists in DFW and beyond. His latest release finds Schaefer digging more deeply into a sound that is uniquely his.
And now, Shafer Wilkerson.
Hi everyone, my name is Shafer Wilkerson. I go by SB Wilkerson for all my music. I'm excited to play some tunes for y'all and for the Dallas Music Network. Thanks for having me. This first song is called Different Reality. I hope you enjoy it. Father, save me, for I am a broken man, yeah. Boo wearing a whiskey drinker, cigarette in my hand. See my old man cry in the corner, sipping on his glass of wine. He said, my son, I really wish that I was back in the year 1969, when the grass is greener, the air felt sweeter, driving down the open road, heading to the levee in my bright blue Chevy Chevelle on the highway. Oh, can't you see I'm in a different reality? Oh, Father, help me, for I can't seem to find my soul. Washed away with all my friends a long, long time ago. See the devil peering out from the corner, waiting to take what's left. He said, got your daddy some time ago, but I can help you to forget. So remember, when the grass is greener, the air feels sweeter, driving down the open road, headed to the levee in my bright blue Chevy Chevelle on the highway. Oh, can't you see I'm in a different reality? Yeah, yeah. I'm in a different reality. I'm in a different reality. It's been another 40 years and I'm lying in my bed. Lived a hard life on a downward slope, but I still have no regrets. So I grabbed the devil hard on the shoulder, said it's time to pay the toll. I smiled at him like he was my oldest friend, and he said it's time to go to a place where the grass is greener, the air feels sweeter, driving down the open road, headed to the levee in my bright blue Chevy Chevelle on the highway to hell. Oh, can't you see I'm in a different reality? Yeah, yeah. I'm in a different reality. I'm in a different reality. Thank you.
And we're back with Shafer Wilkerson here at Dallas Music Network. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
I'm so grateful that you came to play for us today. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. I'm doing absolutely fantastic. It was a pleasure.
Awesome. We're so glad that you're here. And you have quite the interesting musical background. You've played in multiple areas of creative arts. So I'd love to talk a little bit about all of those.
Absolutely.
You were classically trained. Tell me a little bit about that.
I was classically trained. Yeah. My dad was a big classical guy. Growing up, that was his bread and butter, and not that he wanted me to do it, but I fell into the same bug. So did a lot of classical piano. That was the main line. Was starting at 6 years old, just doing classical piano from there, and then expanding.
Yeah. What about the piano spoke to you?
My dad essentially told me. Actually, it's a funny story. I desperately wanted to play electric guitar. Desperately, like every 6-7-year-old boy wants to do. But my dad, he told me that I'd have to play classical piano first. And at 6 years old, I asked him, well, how long?
You're like, give me a ballpark. When do we get to the big speakers, screaming fans?
Yep, and see, he conned me because, yeah, he said, until you're proficient at it. And as a 6-year-old, I had no idea what proficient meant. and yeah, we just kind of went from there. And after the grueling process of realizing I actually fell in love with it, yeah, then I just stayed the course.
So now you're a pianist.
Yeah.
Did you ever make it to electric guitar?
I dabbled. I dabbled. No, one of my buddies in the band is way better, so I let him hold the reins on that one.
That's awesome. It's okay. It's good. It sounds like you found the instrument that was meant for you.
Absolutely. I think every artist does.
Yeah, for sure. And you not only create music for yourself, you also write for other artists.
I do, majority of the time.
Really? So, and you write for other spaces. Does that mostly happen in a collaborative environment?
So, it's funny. So with most people, yes. For me, and don't ask me why, but for some reason it's not the case.
Okay.
A lot of the time I will get hired to, mainly with artists now, especially if they sort of see my resume, or they'll message me and ask for kind of demo takes and whatnot. They will automatically lean towards, well, he can write the sad song, so come on, let's bring it on. So yeah, I have pinned myself into the space of being a sad song balladeer, and I'm all for it.
That's fantastic. So you get dragged in for the power ballads.
Indeed.
Dragged in for the emotional moments.
Yep, emotional moments, after recording, emotional support. Yeah.
It's good to be there for that. So, and we talked a little bit about this. You grew up in a theater space, so you're no stranger to the emotional moment in music.
Definitely not. Yep, definitely not.
And that was the space where you lived for a while, and now you've found your sound.
Yeah, I think you're always finding your sound. I think I'm still working on it a little bit by bit.
Process of emotional discovery.
Absolutely. Yeah, I think every song kind of evolves me into a different direction.
Unbequeathed beneath open skies, glass house forest with no cracks inside. The swallow carries time on placid lights. We lay in oak moss sheets, bodies divine. This dream to reminisce of years gone by. The woodland hollows blind, folks from simple lies, unknown to you is simple tries, sinful hearts to hide behind. Woodland hollows blind, the folks from simple lies, unknown to you is simple tries, sinful hearts to hide behind. whispers under our fragile home, palms outstretched to your stoic soul, mistook the sage's phrase to garner hope. Misty oaks bend will soon be broke. The woodland hollows blind, the folks from simple lies, unknown to you as simple tries, sinful hearts to hide behind. Woodland hollows blind, the folks from simple lies, unknown to you as simple tries, sinful hearts to hide behind. No more love, no more love, no more love, no more love. All the love, I want your love. No more love. The woodland hollows blind, the folks from simple lies, unknown to you as simple tries, sinful hearts to hide behind. Woodland hollows blind, the folks from simple lies, unknown to you as simple tries, sinful hearts to hide behind, to hide behind.
So what do you feel like you're exploring most in this project?
Project
That you're
coming
working
up?
on currently? Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, this one, actually, yeah, this is the first time I've told anybody publicly about it. Yeah, so it'll be cool. Yeah, so this one is for a band that we're starting called the Outliers. And it is, we realized that something that my writing partner, John Edmond, and I thought was a lot of acoustic folk that we loved growing up.
Yeah.
That I never really sang, but I enjoyed listening to. I enjoyed listening to it vehemently with acoustic folk. I realized that there was a space that was sort of lacking in music right now, which is being able to still have and provide a human connection lyrically in that music and in that space, where I still like to get deep and a little metaphorical sometimes and have people questioning, but for the majority of the project, we try to really connect to the human body and spirit, and play with those contrasts of light and dark in life, and how a lot of things are gray, and playing on those situations.
Yeah, for sure. It sounds like a lot of the work that you guys do is getting to the heart of an issue.
Absolutely.
Like trying to say something we all know to be true,
Yep.
something that we all feel in our core, in not just a new way for the sake of saying it in a new way, but saying
For
it
sure.
in a true way, so that
Absolutely.
you can connect most deeply with the audience.
100%. 100%. I like to be a wordsmith because I was a poet first. And
Okay.
That was
All
my
right.
main thing. I wanted to be an English major. I wanted to be a writer first before
Yeah.
anything. But I realized I liked melodies just as much, so got to go hand in hand. So I do like word crafting and playing with rhyme schemes and things like that, because I grew up on a lot of hip hop as well. So I enjoy playing with rhyme schemes that wouldn't necessarily typically fit in those genres of music, right? Outside of the hip hop space. But I think it's a fun way to challenge yourself,
Yeah.
without pulling listeners out of it.
And it becomes a musical manifestation, right, of like an inner tug.
Oh, for sure.
When we're playing a little bit with meter, we're playing a little bit with phrase, we're kind of exploring the different ways in which music can relate to itself.
Absolutely. Absolutely, yeah. And in fact, one of the songs on this new project, it's called The Mist, we incorporated heavy forms of 7/8
All right.
counts throughout the entire song, but then trying to do the melody line in almost a 4/4 space.
Okay. So yeah, going back and forth between this super asymmetrical,
Absolutely.
very symmetrical common meter.
Because the thing is with the 7/8, if you sing it, and I'm getting very music nerdy right now.
That's okay, audience. Audience, we're gonna get a little nerdy with you, but hang in there because there's a payoff. So tell us more about the 7/8.
Fingers crossed. I hope there's a payoff.
I believe in the payoff. I believe in the payoff.
No, I think it provides haste.
Yeah.
Right. And that's what I'll decide on whenever I'm writing for myself or others. Right. Is I'll listen to their entire catalog, and actually when I write new music, I'll go back and listen to my whole catalog. And most artists, in my opinion, not a lot of us like to listen to our own music.
Yeah,
because
that's quite the project too. As
Yeah.
you amass more and more tracks to go back and listen to everything.
Absolutely. Yeah. So I'll try to cover most of the key points. Right.
Okay.
And from there go, okay, well, what's my logical next step?
Interesting.
Right? And how does it play towards not just the project I'm working on, but the entirety of my personal discography?
Yeah.
Like, does this make sense for me to write? If it doesn't, do I still feel inclined to do it? Right?
So is that always a gut feeling for you, or is that some logic, some gut? How do you let that decision ultimately play out?
Well, it heavily depends on if I'm writing for someone else or if I'm writing for myself.
Yeah.
If I'm writing for somebody else, I might be a little more inclined to do what's best for them. But also, I don't know about everybody else, but for me as an artist, I typically don't do the best creative choices for myself, and I just kind of go with what I want to write. So I mean, yeah, that would definitely be the difference. That would be the difference, where I would pick more of the Outliers.
Okay. So that's where the name comes from.
A little bit, yeah.
Well, and so what I hear you saying is that part of your process is to challenge yourself creatively, right? Like you are somebody who has existed in all of these musical spaces in part because it sounds like you enjoy the frontier of discovering what for you musically has not been discovered.
Absolutely, yeah. I enjoy the aspect of as an artist being one in multiple entireties,
Yeah.
right? So treating it like Bohemia, and just choosing what fits best.
Yeah,
you know,
going where you go.
Yeah, if I want to paint something on a certain day, I'll get out the canvas and we'll get to work. But in the moment, songwriting and working on composition is the main focus. Yeah.
Yeah. So we talked a little bit off camera about how music is a really rewarding self-discovery process for you. And I hear you saying the same thing now, that it's a tool that allows you to dig deeper into who you are, deeper into where you can go as a person, and that kind of allows you to find that in other people. It also allows you to teach that. Can you talk a little bit about the teaching?
Gotcha. I was curious where you're going to go with that one. All right, cool. Yeah, and see, you say it so much better than I can.
I don't know about that.
Oh yeah, no, you've got it. Yeah, so the reward for me is especially creatively working with the next generation, right?
Yeah.
And the main reason that I even started teaching on my off time outside of studio work and live performances is I would think about when I was starting in specifically recording and live shows and doing all of that at around 16, 17 and onward. I realized what were some of the things that I should have known, right? And how can I give that back?
Yeah, how can you impart that knowledge?
Yeah, exactly. And I think that is the most rewarding gift, because in reality, and so many teachers say this, but they teach you more than you teach them. You know.
Yeah.
It's the beauty of it.
Well, I mean, it's the same exchange that we have in songwriting, right? Like, you create something or you create knowledge for yourself, then you go out to share that knowledge. And what you've actually created in sharing that knowledge is a dialogue that teaches you more about what you've just shared.
Yeah, like I said, you say it so much better.
Very kind. So for people who are watching, who are thinking, wow, Shafer Wilkerson sounds great. You've got this new project, The Outliers, coming out.
Yes.
You've got more songs right here on Dallas Music Network. Where's the best place for people to find you, to keep up with what you're doing? And if they do find you, what is the one thing that you hope they take away from your music?
Ooh, okay. Well, you guys can find me on for socials. Instagram, it's going to be at Shafer Wilkerson, Shafer Wilkerson. On Spotify, you can check me out at SB Wilkerson because Schaefer's hard to spell. And yeah, everywhere else, same handles, same everything. Yeah, and the number one thing that I'd say to take from it is if you can grasp a little bit of relation towards the music, and if you get a kick out of it in any way whatsoever, that's the goal. That's the goal. It's to relate. So.
That's awesome. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you.
I'm so stoked that you're here, and I can't wait for our audience to hear more. We hope that you feel heard and seen in the next songs that you hear from Schaefer right now.
I don't know what to say about you and your petty damn ways. Tried to put you back into your place, but you kept me from running with your pretty damn face. Your pretty damn face. Waited patient on the dial tone, but I know that you're never ringing. Stumbling out before the car ride home. Tried to help you, but you kept on swinging. I don't know what to say about you and your petty damn ways. Tried to put you back into your place, but you kept me from running with your pretty damn face. Your pretty damn face. Can't keep up, she got a wild soul. Say to stop, but she keeps on pouring. You're an angel with your friends from home, but when they're gone, you're gonna change the season. The devil's game, no rhyme or reason. I don't know what to say about you and your petty damn ways. Tried to put you back into your place, but you kept me from running with your pretty damn face. Yeah, your pretty damn face. You cut the drapes over my eyes, and my heart will not suffice. So for the greed that's built in you, nothing else that I can do. I got nowhere else to go. Stole my crown and took my throne, dragged my name into the ground. Now my hands and feet are bound, bound. Yeah. To say about you and your petty damn ways. Tried to put you back into your place, but you kept me from running with your pretty damn face. Don't know what to say about you and your petty damn ways. Tried to put you back into your place, but you kept me from running with your pretty damn face. Don't want to Thank you, guys. Thank you so much.
And that's our show.
We'd like to thank Shafer Wilkerson, our fantastic crew here at Dallas Music Network, our fantastic sponsors, the City of Dallas Office of Arts and Culture and Timothy R. Wallace, and most importantly, you at home for watching. We are so excited to bring you more content, so make sure you like, follow, and subscribe so you don't miss a single Dallas Music Network show. Min, where can they track us down?
We are on all of your favorite social media platforms. We are on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and even LinkedIn.
Even LinkedIn.
Even.
So we're not just for music fans, also for professionals. Make sure to like, follow, and subscribe, and we'll see you right back here for more Dallas Music Network shows.
Thank you for tuning in to The Spotlight, presented by Dallas Music Network. Please subscribe, like, and follow, and stream tonight's featured artist. This episode was brought to you by a generous gift from Timothy R. Wallace and the City of Dallas Office of Arts and Culture. Dallas Music Network is a 501c3 nonprofit organization helping artists reach their full potential through various programs, including artist development, song development and recording, streaming, digital media, and promotion. We work to help musicians increase their fan base, which is critical to their long-term financial sustainability. Your tax-deductible donation can help us continue to support the local music community. Donate on our website at dallasmusicnetwork.com. Or to find out more information on how to become a sponsor, email Beverly at dallasmusicnetwork.com. Watch all Dallas Music Network productions on demand on your TV by downloading the free independent film and music app, 2Stage TV. Available on Roku Player, Apple TV, Fire TV, and Android TV, and in the Apple and Google Play app stores for mobile devices.
But I can help you to forget. So remember, when the grass is greener, the air feels sweeter, driving down the open road. Headed to the levee in my bright blue Chevy, Chevelle on the highway now. Oh, can't you see? I'm in a different reality. Yeah. I'm in a different reality. I'm in a different reality. Whoa. It's been another 40 years and I'm lying in my bed. Lived a hard life on a downward slope, but I still have no regrets. So I grabbed the devil hard on the shoulder, said it's time to pay the toll. I smiled at him like he was my